Hello everyone, it's Melanie here with Vintage Hill Studio. I'm so glad you joined me today. I will be showing you how to make this simple and sweet tone-on-tone teddy bear card. And it's using very minimal supplies and it goes together so quickly. So I'll be using this embossing folder, a couple of dies, and a rubber stamp, and that is it. To start with, I use a heavyweight cardstock. This is 8.5 by 11. I'm going to cut that in half. You can actually get 2 cards out of 1 sheet of cardstock. So I'll be making 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch landscape style cards. Next I'll bring over my scoring board and get these scored at 4 1/4 inches. Of course, this is a great way to utilize 1 sheet of cardstock by getting 2 of these cards out of that 1 sheet. And they go together so quickly you might as well make 2 of them. I'll be demonstrating how to make just 1 of them today. Alright, here's that Darice teddy bear folder. I'll be using that with my Sizzix Texture Boutique, and this will create the basis of our simple but elegant baby card. And this is what it looks like after it's been embossed. Isn't that sweet? So to coordinate with that outline frame from my embossing folder, I'll bring over my We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile, and I'll be using the 1/2 inch corner chomper just to round off the corners of my card to coordinate with the look from that embossing folder. This is a little tool that is so handy, and all of the We Are Memory Keepers products are just fabulous. So you can see as I fold over my card here, I've got a double thickness of that extra heavyweight cardstock, and this corner chomper has no problem going through double thickness. So there's the rounded corners for our card front. The only other thing I'm going to do on the front of this card is add the word blessings, and I'll get that cut out with my Sizzix die cutting machine, and I've cut that twice. I will use a simple spray adhesive to put those together, and that gives me a little bit of a chipboard look for the word blessings so that it doesn't blend in all together with the rest of my embossed image. I wanted the word blessings to stand out a bit more, and that is why I doubled up the words. So that's it for the front of my card. Now I'll be moving on using just a Memento Rich Cocoa brown ink for the inside sentiment that says babies are a blessing, and I'll get that put down on the same color of cardstock that I used on the outside of the card, and then I'll bring over those scallop dotted dies. Again, all these supplies can be found on my card blog. I'm going to use that around the sentiment and then also cut a frame, and I'll show you how that works. So I got those cut out with my Sizzix Big Shot. There's the resulting sentiment and the frame, and that will go on the inside of my card. Again, the flow of the tone-on-tone from the outside to the inside of the card is what makes this so simple and yet so elegant. So I'll simply take a little liquid glue and get my sentiment put down on the inside. And then, as you can see from that scalloped frame, since I cut these at the same time using my die cutting machine, all I have to do is line up my scallops, and it makes the perfectly aligned frame right around my sentiment. And that, folks, completes the inside of the card. So that is really it. And then you can see when I move on to my coordinating envelope, I just go ahead and continue with that tone-on-tone, and I also use that embossing folder on my envelope. It makes a sweet embossed image on the outside and the inside of your card, as well as on the outside and inside of your lined envelope. The only other thing I did was use Swiss dots on the envelope liner paper, and I also have YouTube videos and on my card blog some links on how to line your own envelopes if you're interested in learning how to do that without any special measurements or dies. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel or my card blog. For some reason, if you're looking at this from your mobile device, it does not give you the subscription option, but please jump over to my website or my YouTube channel and subscribe from there. Thank you and happy crafting, everyone!